What is up, guys? This is Gawdlikematt, and I'm here to tell you guys about my first impressions of Street Fighter V. It came out today. I only just got my hands on it recently because I waited for the retail copy, but to everyone who pre-ordered the digital copy, they got to start at midnight. Lucky them. So, that was pretty cool for them. If this wants to log in at any time, that'd be pretty great. Maybe we could start the video. Or we won't. Son of a bitch. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Street Fighter seems to be screwing with me right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've tried to log in like 3 times now, and it just doesn't seem to wanna. And I know there's nothing wrong with my internet right now because everything else is working fine. I'm signed into PSN, all that good stuff. I just can't sign into Street Fighter online servers for some reason. I have no idea why. But anyways, back to what the video is about. This is my first impressions video, and I'm here to tell you guys exactly that. My first impressions. And so far, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be blatantly, frank with you guys, but I'm not impressed. I'm actually quite disappointed in my first few moments of Street Fighter V. This game has done nothing but annoy me since I turned it on. Now, that's not the game's fault as much as it is the developer's fault. Like, so far, we got screwy shit like this with the login bullshit. And then, another issue I had was I was waiting for the update file to start, or to finish updating before I started story mode. You're not logging in the server. Yeah, so it says note that no rewards, FM or XP will be earned. That's a really shitty thing about being in offline mode. You don't earn anything for anything you do. And when I first booted up the game, I didn't read that little notification that just came up. I was like, whatever, fuck it. And I played Chun-Li, Nash, Ken, and Fang, and did all their story modes. And it wasn't until I did Laura's that I realized I didn't get anything for playing them because I was in offline mode, because I was waiting for the update to finish. And now, basically, I have to replay all their story modes, which is extremely tedious and annoying to get all that fight money that I should have right now, but don't. And I know that's my fault for not reading the notification. But hey, I can still be pissed about it. Because, man, that is lame. What a waste of time. So far, that really annoyed me. Although that's more my fault than anything. But still, it's really lame that you can't earn things on offline mode. Like, why? What is the reason for that? It makes no sense. Like, I just don't get it. I don't know why the fight money and experience, especially experience. The fight money, okay, I can understand, because the shop is an online feature. So, okay, not earning fight money when you're not online makes sense. Not earning character experience when you're not online doesn't make any sense, because it's story mode's an offline mode. You can earn character experience from playing story mode. Why can't I get it offline? That doesn't make any sense. But anyways, that's a very minor thing. Like I said, most of that is my own fault. I fucked up for not paying attention. I should have waited till the update finished before I did all that. And that's mostly my fault. I'm annoyed about it, but hey, that's not the main issue. The main issue is this. Challenge mode. So this is the equivalent to Street Fighter 4's trial mode, which allowed you to jump into training mode as any character, and they would give you a list of combos to perform, and you could practice your combos. That was the whole point. As you can see, your selection is currently unavailable. And the same thing with the shop. For some reason it's not giving me the notification, but before, when I clicked on challenge mode in the shop, it also said not available until March, which is absolutely ridiculous and bullshit. Come on, Capcom. They gave us an unfinished product. This is extremely annoying. The shop, okay, I can deal with it. I'm a little annoyed that I can't use the alternate costumes because I was really looking forward to that, which you unlock by playing each character's story mode. You get their costume because they're wearing the costume in the story mode when you play as them. And that's how you unlock them. You just beat their story mode. But you can't use them until the shop opens up because you need to interact with the shop to purchase them. That's just how they set it up. And the shop's not available until March. It's kind of annoying, but okay, I can deal with it. I can still play with the characters without their costumes. That's not going to make or break my experience. It's kind of annoying, but it's alright. I can look past it. Challenge mode, however, this is my biggest gripe, and why I'm even making this video, and why I'm so pissed off right now, because I'm a competitive fight game player. I'm not a professional by any means, but I am a very competitive gamer. I like to get good at fighting games, I like to practice, learn all my shit, and take it to ranked. I love doing that. I have a passion for it. But, without challenge mode, I have no way to learn combos on the fly. In fact, I have no way to learn combos, period. And that's really frustrating and very annoying because I can't go into ranked until I have combos. 'Cause, like, I need them in order to play. If I want to do well, I want combos. This game isn't like Street Fighter 4 where you didn't need any combos to win. Combos are a little more important in this game, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me on that. And not being able to learn them on the fly is really frustrating. Like, I have to fucking experiment and learn them myself. And I bet a lot of you guys, like professionals, would be thinking, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. To me, it's annoying because I just don't have the time or patience for that as a person. I never have, and I hate doing it. I like having all the information laid out in front of me and, you know, just being able to do it easy. That doesn't mean the combos have to be easy. I just want me to be able to learn them to be easy. That's all I ask. And this game hasn't done that. And what's really annoying is now I gotta go do research. I have to jump on YouTube and look for videos that teach me how to do combos and watch professionals play. Here's the problem with that. This is day one. No one has any videos for this game yet. All the videos that are out are of the beta. This is the final build of the game because the game is officially released. Everything before this moment is invalid. All the well, not all of the combos, but most of the combos that were in the beta don't work anymore on the finished build. And I know because I've tried. I was watching some gameplay of Street Fighter V's beta a month ago, and I was trying to do combos with Chun-Li that I just can't do because I'm assuming they don't work anymore. And that's really annoying. It's really frustrating. So now I gotta hunt down on YouTube what works. No, I'm not gonna spend hours of my day. Like, I just want to fucking play Street Fighter. Why do I gotta do all this shit? Why do I gotta look up all this stuff just to jump into online, which is pretty much all I can do? Story mode's kind of a joke because it's just 3 to 4 fights per character. Like, really? In Street Fighter 4, each character had like a whole thing for story mode. Like an entire path where you fight like 10 battles, and then the last boss is Seth, and that's how it went. And there was a couple cutscenes here and there. In this, the story mode's like 3 to 4 fights per character, and the roster in this game is much smaller. I'm gonna kill story mode so fucking fast. I could finish everyone's story today if I wanted to. I'm just not doing it because I don't feel like doing it. And, you know, that's all I can do. And then there's survival mode, but you can only fight CPUs for so long. A lot of competitive fight game players, like myself, want to jump right into ranked, and as soon as possible. Now, obviously, it's not a good idea to jump in right away. You gotta learn your stuff. I want to learn my stuff, but this game is making that very difficult for me to do, and I'm not impressed by that. That's very annoying. So, you know, there's barely any content for me to do besides online play. I pretty much have no way to learn combos until people start putting up videos of day one content of the final release of the game. Like the version of the game we have now. There are no videos on it yet. I'm sure there will be in a few hours, hopefully. But this is what's so annoying. I want to play right now. I bought this brand new game. I have free time. I want to play right now. And I pretty much can't. It's bullshit. I really don't like that. And yeah, that's really disappointing, really frustrating. And those are my first impressions of Street Fighter so far. Not exactly good ones, but I don't know what to tell you guys. So far, this is really annoying. And, you know, Capcom's been working on Street Fighter V for a while now. And then when the game comes out, it's an unfinished product. It's pathetic. I really can't stand that. Like, it's very annoying. And, you know, you had all this time working on the game. The shop should have been available from the get-go. And so should challenge mode. Like, the shop, okay, I can understand a little bit. But challenge mode, really? No challenge mode with the release of the game? Are you fucking kidding me? That is bullshit. It really is. It's dumb. It's so stupid. And we should have had challenge mode right off the bat. So now I have no way to learn combos very effectively. I'm going to have to do so much research. And that's really annoying. I am not happy about that, but... Now, a lot of people might think I'm just bitching and moaning, but no, this is unacceptable. In terms of a video game, in terms of content on, like, with a finished game on release, this is unacceptable. The amount of content that is lacking in this game is pretty absurd. Like I said, there's only survival mode, story mode, everything else is online. And yeah, that's it. Story mode, I'm gonna kill that in like 2 days because every character's story is like 3 fights, and there's only like, what, 20, there's less than 20 characters in the game. So yeah, that's gonna go over real well. Almost every fighting game that ever comes out nowadays has a challenge mode or a trial mode. They almost always have it. I can't even name a game other than this one. Actually, I can. Under Night in Birth. That game didn't have a challenge mode. And that was also really stupid. Big problem with it. But a game, my point is, when a fighting game comes out in this day and age, it should include a fucking challenge mode from the get-go. Like, it should be there in the game already. Like, one thing I can say, at least, about this game is at least it is getting one. It's just not here on day one. Which kind of defeats the purpose of it, but still, it really bothers me, but at least we're getting it. It's better than the fact that we're not getting it at all. It's, at least that's not the case. With you know, for example, Under Night in Birth, that game's never going to have a challenge mode because it's never going to get updated. Sucks to be that game, and whoever wants to learn that game, you know, it's near impossible. It is not beginner friendly at all. But yeah, my point is, every fighting game should have this from the get-go, built into the game when it releases. It should be there. It should be a staple for every fighting game. How do you expect to attract new players when they have to jump into a fighting game? And fighting games are so goddamn difficult as it is to be good at, because you have to put real effort. Fighting games are not for the casual players. They're really not. That being said, how do you expect people to want to play your game when you make it so hard to learn things? You throw them into the arena and say, good luck, figure it out, and you're on your own. That's basically what Capcom's done here. And when this is a brand new fighting game. Like, I know it's Street Fighter, but it's nothing like the previous games. It's similar, but it's still its own thing. Like, it's still different in many ways. This game feels so different from Street Fighter 4. If you're coming into this game from Street Fighter 4, it's going to feel like a completely different game on a competitive level. That being said, you know, you can't take what you knew from the previous game come into this game and expect to learn things. No, everything has to be done differently. All the characters are different. The way the game has to be played is different. So when you're in promoting your game here, which is what Capcom is doing, they want everyone to play this game. They want this game to be on esports. They want this game to be the shit. Huge. So where the fuck's challenge mode on day one? That's pretty pathetic. Like, you want people to buy your game and get into your game on day one, and you've been advertising your game all this time. Obviously, you expect a lot of people to buy it. People are going to buy it day one. And then they come into the game to see this, and they're extremely disappointed because they want to learn things, and they can't, and it's too hard. You know, it says something. Like, it's really unacceptable, and I have a huge problem with it. Now, this problem will be remedied in a few hours via YouTube. Thank God for the internet. Once people start putting shit up, I'll be able to learn stuff. But I don't like that I have to work that hard to do it. And that's not because I'm lazy. That's because this should be in every game. Like, it's expected from game developers for this to be something that just comes with the game. You shouldn't have to fucking work so hard, like, to do stuff like that, to do stuff that is essential to the game. That's my point here. I hope you guys can understand that, and I feel really passionately about it. That's why I sound so angry, because this is very annoying, and to me it's very unprofessional. Like, this really should have been a thing, and it isn't, and that's stupid in my opinion. You know, they really fucked up on that one. But other than that, everything else about the game, besides the problems I mentioned, that was the major one. Everything else is pretty much fine. So those are my first impressions of Street Fighter so far. Hopefully some content gets put up on YouTube soon, showing how to do stuff, because I just don't have the patience to sit here and figure it all out myself. It's too frustrating. Like, it's just, and that's just me. That's just my personal gripe. I'm not saying everyone else should be like me and be disappointed. This is just how this has affected me, and I think this would really affect people who are just coming into this game. People who are playing Street Fighter V for the first time, who don't have much experience with Street Fighter, and they wanted to pick this game up because they were interested in it. Prepare to be disappointed. This video is for you guys, because this is shit. How hard it is to pick up this game and learn things on day one. How difficult they made it. It's unacceptable. This is really not happy about it. Besides that, everything else is great. You know, the game's gorgeous. The soundtrack is amazing. In story mode, yeah, even though there's barely anything in story mode, the artwork is beautiful. The game looks very pretty. In-game and the artwork, the menus, now everything is awesome. The gameplay is solid. And everything else is great. It's just this is my biggest gripe, and I'm making a big deal out of it because to me it is a big deal. But I've said everything I wanted to say about it, and I can't wait for March, or I can't wait for someone to put up some fucking videos of how to do combos for the characters I want to use. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully my prayers are answered soon, and you know, to those of you who this isn't really a big deal to, if you think I'm just bitching over nothing, good for you. Glad you can enjoy the game. But me, I don't have time to sit here for hours trying to figure everything out with nothing to go on, with no guideline. I can't do it. I have shit to do. I have things I need to do on a daily basis, and I don't have time to sit here for hours to figure that all out. I like playing fighting games, but I'm by no means professional, so people shouldn't expect me to be able to do that stuff. I'm talking strictly on an objective level here for people who are coming into this game fresh and who people who don't play fighting games for a living, this is who this video is directed at. People like that. So, anyways, hope you guys could understand that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will definitely see you in my next video. Expect more Street Fighter to come in the future. And hope you enjoyed. So take care. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. Are you fucking serious? The online doesn't work? Are you fucking serious? What the f? So let me get this straight, okay? So just let me get this straight. Out of everything I talked about, and how there's so much content lacking in this game already, with the only modes being story mode and survival mode. Those are the only things you can do besides online. And all the rest of the game is online content only. And the online doesn't work on day one. So let me ask you this, Capcom. What was all that beta testing for? You released 3-4 betas. And the sole purpose of those beta tests were to do just that. To test the online servers. And it doesn't work on release. You had all this time to play test. Months. And it doesn't fucking work. Incredible! You never cease to amaze, Capcom, or should I say, you never cease to disappoint. This is unbelievable. This is unacceptable. It is absurd. I just spent hours in training mode. Here's the story, okay? I finished the video. What you saw earlier, before the little transition, that was the end of the video. I had already made it, edited it, exported it, and uploaded it to YouTube. And then, a couple hours later, after training for hours, figuring shit out on my own, because I had to, I find out that the online doesn't work. Thanks, Capcom. You released Street Fighter V today, but guess what? No one gets to play it. No one gets to play this game. Not today. And who knows when we'll be able to play it. I came back. I got rid of the video I had already uploaded to YouTube. I went back to edit this in because this is ridiculous. Unbelievable. This is fucking insane. I had to add this to the video. I'm so happy I came back to make this video that much better. It was worth it. Even after all that time I spent uploading it to YouTube, it was already done. This was the icing on the cake. And now the video is perfect. And now that we are all happily disappointed together, I'm so happy you guys could join me in this grand moment and experience it with me. Let the salt flow through you. My sodium levels are through the roof. Thank you guys for watching. Street Fighter V, ladies and gentlemen. It's here. Get hype. I know, I'm fucking not.